Sometimes people wonder about what's the most important part of a listing agreement or even a purchase and sale contract. Brandon Bennett and Pat Slack here, Century 21 Commercial in Kearney, Nebraska. The next on our Fast Friday videos. And Pat, you learned this the hard way maybe for some, but in a good way for your client because of the way that certain terms were written into a purchase and sale agreement, and because of a good, strong earnest money deposit, you were able to protect your clients recently.
Yeah, and Brandon, over the years being in this business, I've seen in the market that commitment levels are not what they used to be 20 years ago. Okay, you know, people are a little bit more, I'm going to use the word flighty, may not be the right word, but the commitment level's not quite there. So when I'm talking with my sellers particularly, and somebody comes in to buy a particular property, the commitment level has to be discussed. And what comes with that? And obviously earnest deposit. An earnest deposit is good faith that the buyer is going to perform according to the terms of the agreement. But those earnest deposits can be structured for the seller's benefit to, in the event something that would happen or a back out, that would allow for some kind of compensation for the time that it's been tied up or taken off the market. And so that has to be talked about, because more often than not, it's happening. It's probably happening more than I've seen it in years past. And so we have to pay attention to make sure that those contracts are tied up just a little bit harder for our seller clients.
And so many times that's part of our fiduciary responsibility, where we have to act in our client's best interest and do for them better than what we would do for us.
Yes, exactly. Taking it off the market costs money. It costs money in the fact of time. Time is money. And so oftentimes buyers don't understand it that way, but they need to be bound to that contract and perform. Either you're going to perform or not. Here's the consequences if you don't. It's pretty simple. It's about the fairest way to go for either party, but the buyer should understand what those obligations are.
If you have questions about commitment, if you're looking to make money, or if you're looking to be protected in the money-making process, give us a call. Pat Slack and Brandon Bennett's here, Century 21 Commercial in Kearney, Nebraska, 308-234-5550. Have a great weekend.